Sometimes I drive too fast, sometimes I risk it all. Sometimes I'm reckless and act like I'm made of steel. But I'm just flesh and bones, a product of the fall. Still I have purpose, and this I know to be real. Life is precious, life is precious, life is sweet.
And now, make welcome a man who knows for a fact that life happens. Ron Moore.
In a nutshell, our show is going to bring out the most motivating, inspiring, true life stories of people. Now, with a mixture of humor and entertainment, we're going to focus in on people who have come through one of the gazillion life happens type situations in life, along with those who have seen their dreams come true. Well, hey, rather than just being another talking head, let me introduce you to our very first guests, Keith and Molly Moore, as they talk about their son Zach, who had the extremely rare aging disease known as progeria. You're going to be blown away as they talk about the things that they did as a family to make Zach go for all the gusto this little guy could go for.
Progeria is a rare mutation that happens genetically, 1 in every 4 to 8 million births. It's nothing that the parents do, it's nothing the parents eat, it's nothing in the environment. It's just not something that you could foresee happening.
Not in the spinach.
No, it's not in spinach, which I really wish somebody would get some spinach back on the shelves.
No, isn't that the pits? There's none for my salad. Yeah.
But it's something rare. You don't see it happening. Usually Hutchinson-Gilford progeria patients, typically average lifespan is 13 years. And basically what it is a premature aging disease, which their bodies are aging 10 to 15 years for every year of life. We did find out that Zachary's form was more progressive than they had seen. They figured he was aging 20 to 30 years for every year of life.
Keith, I'm thinking back to when my son was a little guy. In fact, when he was way past being a little guy, some of our fondest memories are of roughhousing and wrestling around on the floor. And I can't imagine not being able to do that, but it sounds like even though you guys couldn't do some of those kind of activities, you were determined Zach's life for however long was going to be that of a full one.
That's right. You know, she mentioned when Zachary was born, he was roughly 3.5 pounds, and when he passed away, he was just under 12 pounds. So he spent the most of his life at 10 to 11 pounds of weight. And for such a little guy, he lived a large life.
Wow.
So he had a lot of adventures, and as a father, everyone wants to enjoy a lot of firsts with their child from age 1 through maybe 18 or whatever, you know. And we did a lot of those from 1 to 3.5. We did a lot of things together. He actually, you know, went hunting with me. Went to the lake, drove my boat numerous times, camped out. We traveled together, and the things he wasn't able to do, we didn't focus on that. We focused on what he was able to do.
You know, I think it's a hoot in retrospect the way you all talked about when you were at a department store, how people would look at him like he was the strange one when he was looking right back at them like they were the strange ones.
Exactly. We didn't hold anything back. We were always honest with our son. We were always open with his life. We shared him with the world. We went everywhere we wanted to go.
That's great.
We went out to eat, and we'd go to a restaurant, and it was always entertaining. You know, here's Zachary. He's short. He's 11 pounds, and he's 2.5 or 3 years old, right? We're at a restaurant. Well, he doesn't want to sit in a baby seat. You can't strap him into a little high chair, right? You know. And if he sits at a normal chair at the restaurant, well, the table is right about here, and so that wasn't going to work. So where did Zachary end up? Well, his favorite place, right in the center of the table. He sat in the center of the table. You know, and he took up about as much room as a plate would. You know. And the neat thing about that position is he could be involved in every conversation, everybody's business. He could see the entire restaurant. And he could sample everyone's food on their plate. He could scoot from plate to plate.
Did that not make you want to celebrate every day above the dirt or what? Thanks again for taking the time to watch Life Happens. I hope you'll seriously consider helping us together make a positive difference in America.